I talked to two high school principals. Both told me when students walk through the doors come August 12th, they won't notice many changes here at Sierra Vista or Liberty High School. Both of these principals are more concerned about next year and the year after that because budget problems aren't going anywhere.
I don't remember the last year I went into a school year completely confident that we would have all the money we saved and all the money we received.
John Anzalone has been a principal for almost a decade. A decade of teaching kids on a shrinking budget.
It's kind of like we're always on edge every year.
He knew he would have to make more cuts, so he tried to save money last year.
We cut back on conferences. Instead of buying new textbooks, we waited just one more year. We maybe waited one extra year to get that new basketball or football uniform.
This year,
we had to cut about $260,000, but really that was only a $42,000 net loss because we had the money back from the dean's positions.
This is going into my 6th year at Liberty as the principal. And I believe this is the 5th time now I've been asked to go into my budget and make these cuts.
Derek Bello told me this year will be tight again. He's cutting supplies to meet the district's demands.
We're going to have to be very mindful of how we use, for example, something so common and simple as a paper towel. Okay, we don't have anything to waste.
They're called cuts for a reason. It'll also cut into cleanliness.
Paper towels, pencils, papers, Windex, cleaner. You know, when we talk about cuts, that also impacts my custodial crew.
Technology is a high-ticket item. Some classes require students to use Chromebooks.
We might have to share Chromebooks now.
Anzalone and Bello told me their schools will be just fine this year with the help of their deans. But they said they're at the point where there's just no more money to cut.
We can find the money for a brand new football stadium, but we can't find money to take care of our kids, to pay our teachers what they rightfully deserve, and to pay our support staff employees who are really the heroes that nobody talks about.
I think we're going to be really in a similar place next year, so we're not closing the books quite yet.
The principals told me teachers across the valley have to bring in their own supplies because funding just isn't there anymore. Both of the principals told me they're excited to see how JARA's new funding plan works, but that won't start for another 2 years. Kyla Gaylor, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.